Well, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Violet Blind. Before we do that though, just doing that to sync up the audio. Oh man, it's been a long time since I recorded at this hour. It's 2 in the bloody morning. A bit late to be doing recordings, but hey, I'm kind of, schedule is a bit of a mess. Then again, life is a mess. So I guess it all comes together. I've been playing Rune Factory 4 lately. I've actually got it on the Switch. But I bought it on the PSN as well, so I've been playing it on my PS5. And the reason I bought it was because I saw that it was on offer for like just a little over £3. So I was like, I might as well. And what could possibly go wrong, you know? I can have trophies in that game. It'll give me incentive to play more of the game. And I was like, I see why this game has a platinum completion rate of 0.something%. Because you gotta ship every freaking shippable item in that game, which is insanity. Gotta win all the contests, which is also insanity. Clear all the bosses, get all the crops, and all that. My god, I can see why it's such a low percent on the platinum rate. But another thing I noticed is how ridiculous gaming is nowadays, because I hadn't checked the PSN in close to a year. It's been a long time because I've not really been interested in getting any new games and all that since my All Pass last year. So I was like looking for that. I was like, you know, that's Silent Hill F or whatever it is. How much is that going for? $69.99. Not even gonna joke about the price. Like, aha, $69. No, that's a fucking no. That's beyond a joke. That is ridiculous. Games should not be that expensive. That's just default version. That doesn't even include the freaking extended versions that are more expensive than that. That's fucking ridiculous. Screw you, Konami, and gaming industry in general, for raising the prices by about £10 in the span of what feels like just a year or two. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah. What else is there to say? Well, life continues to suck, and we move on to this game. So, did I go up this way? I think I went a different way last time, didn't I? There's shop till we drop. I love it here. It's so lively. Not really. I mean, if this was lively, there'd be people walking around everywhere, but there isn't. And honestly, I prefer it that way. I'm not a crowd person. Yeah, I think I talked to these two before. So what's up here? Doesn't really say. It's just like, yeah, this is the city. You can see that's the city by the fact that there's a sign in front of the city, and you can read it at the back as well when you're already technically in the city. This way does lead to where I want to go, right? What button was it? God damn it. Is it this button? No. It's this button. So we're heading up here, so I guess this path could take us there. What's that? Could that be the variant of Tentacool over there? I can't just waltz over there, can I? I have to go around. Hey, you wanna buy this? Oh ho ho, you bought it! My fake out, that is, now it's bad time. Think that's gonna be your specialty, the move fake out. Release! Fool! Also, you know what I found funny, in a way, is the previous part that I uploaded yesterday. Not technically, it's more than yesterday, because yesterday's technically I uploaded for Lilmuses on my other channel, discovering the end. The day before that, when I uploaded the previous part of this Let's Play, it has 2 views, which surprised me, because the part before it had still 0 views. Wait, he's got 2 of these guys? Male and female, I assume. Let me just check. Does it still only have 2 views and the other one's still 0? Yep. Part 100, not 100, part 33 and 32 still have 0 views. So all that bit where I, you know, took on the gym, neither of those videos have any views currently. So, you know, Iono, you clearly didn't bring in the views at all. And the joke I made in the video description of the previous part still stands still, you know, because it's like, oh, you got an audience of 3 Pokemon, probably gonna be more than the view count on my video. And it's technically true, because it's 2 views and not 3, so, you know, there was still more Pokemon watching than there were people. It's like this part right here, the first part of this record session will be the last upload before, if I actually do it, upload a video celebrating 5,000 videos on the channel. Although it technically wouldn't be 5,000, because I'm pretty sure at this point there are probably at least a few other videos I've uploaded that have since blocked or deleted or whatever that would technically count. But that's besides the point. That little joke really cost me. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's because I joked about Iono's Miss Magus haunting people's dreams and all that. They're like, okay, well I won't click on that video then. Then again, I also mentioned it in the previous part, so that doesn't count. Honestly, with the fact that right after I uploaded the part where I mentioned how my my bird died, it's kind of ironic that this Let's Play got 0 views after that, and the Persona Let's Play has only got 1 view on each part that I've uploaded since. You could make like a argument that maybe my bird was the main draw of my channel all along, and without the bird around, the views have dropped. Probably just a coincidence though, still, the timing of that. Did you hear that shops will buy your items, but you'll only get a quarter of what you pay them for? You want to make money, sell items like nuggets, that's really all they're good for. It's like basically any RPG really, isn't it? It's like it's been saying, I've been playing Rune Factory 4 again. I actually beat the first story arc in just 1.25 seasons. I forgot how fast the game goes by. And then Act 2 comes into play, right? Where it's like, okay, we're in the middle of a festival, who can catch the biggest fish? And then suddenly this asshole shows up to advance the plot, and I'm just like, dude, you're really putting a bummer on this whole thing by having Arc 2 just starts right there when we're in the middle of fishing, you jackass. You could have at least waited till the next day when there was no festival going. Assholes. But you know, in that game it's like, they sell shit at outrageous prices, but you can't do the same back to them unless you make stuff with your shit. Then you can, you know, make some money by either shipping it or using your own little shop. It's ridiculous is what I'm saying. You always get ripped off in RPGs. What the hell is... Oh, it's a snake. I thought that freaking thing was that whatever it's called from Twilight Princess. What was that weird bird-looking thing? I can't remember what it's called. If you played Zelda Twilight Princess, you probably know what I'm talking about. We got the roly-colies. I also noticed, because I always Google the Pokemon, Margit is coming for me! It's coming right for us! Please stop. Okay, good. Okay, if that's the way you want some music? Brighten up your day a little? Zack never heals anyone. This one does. He likes this one. Or she. Can't just assume the gender now. We don't know what's down there. Anyways, what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. What was I in the middle of saying? Oh yeah, the roly-poly thing. Because every time I upload, you know, I put the in the tags the Pokemon, each Pokemon that I'll catch or battle or wherever Pokemon in my party, stuff like that. And when I got to roly-poly, I found out it was Gen 8, so the previous gen, which makes me think, is that intentional? Because, you know, Gen 8 was clearly inspired by, you know, Britain, the UK. And we had a big mining industry back in the day, so maybe that's why we got mine Pokemon, like roly-poly over there. I've also noticed, whenever I Google a Pokemon's name, a weird mini-game thing pops up. But there's like a Pokeball on screen, if you click on it, it's like, hey, do you want to take part in this thing? And I still haven't looked into it, so it's like, I guess Google maybe made some like little game you can play with Googling Pokemon's names and having a Pokedex. I have no idea. Anyways, let's move on. Where are we going anyway? I know we're going for the Titan Pokemon, but I don't know what path to take. There's a herd of elephants made of steel. So there's a quarry then, basically. Holy shit, it's a Doug Trio! Are you aggressive, Doug Trio? It's just like, you know, I've got two Diglets. One has a Terraform. So it's like, I could catch the Doug Trio, or I could maybe evolve one of mine. Hello, little guy. I'll leave him be for now. Sneaky boy! Or are you a sneaky girl? Yes, of course you're sneaky. I'm female, of course. Ember? I don't know what your typing is. And I don't think you're from this gen. I think you might be from a previous gen. I'm not 100% sure on that then. Haha! Wait, when did this sandstorm kick in? Silicobras that has been added to Pokedex Sand Snake Pokemon. Silicobra's large nostrils are specialized for spraying sand, so this Pokemon is not very good at telling apart different smells. Height 7.3, weighs 16.8 pounds. What is that like if you measured it from its nostrils to the back of its tail? I always find that kind of odd. Is like when it comes to an animal that's more long than it is tall, how would you measure it? Because the height is going to be different. It's like how the blue whale is technically the largest animal that has ever lived on this planet, which is insane. But when you think about a whale, it's more about the length and the weight, isn't it? So like, which makes me wonder, if you took a whale, flipped it horizontally, a blue whale now, and stacked it up against the tallest sauropod, what would the height difference be there? I don't know. Can you imagine you're, out in the ocean, you see a freaking sauropod somehow swimming through the ocean? Probably be like, what the fuck? It's like, you probably think it's like plesiosaur or something. It's like, there's no way that's a freaking dinosaur. There's no way. How is it swimming like that? This Meowth, he's after my money. He wants a payday. And my Pokemon, it evolved. Well, my Pokemon haven't evolved yet. I'm gonna help my newly evolved Pokemon with some target practice. Dario. Relation to Mario or Wario is big. Oh my god, it's Gyarados. Well, this isn't an ideal matchup. Not an ideal matchup at all. Try some acrobatics. Uh-oh. Ooh. I will finish you with some acrobatics too. Like I can move the camera around a bit while the battle's going on like that. My Pokemon's so newly evolved it doesn't know how to battle. It was level 23 or something. It should have evolved 3 levels ago, so it's not that recently evolved. It's amazing how Magikarp evolves into Gyarados. I wish I could evolve into a Pokemon too. I guess that's why you're a Pokemaniac, huh? You'll be like Bill, in the original Pokemon and its remakes. You're gonna turn yourself into a Clefairy or something. Nothing back there, is there? So it makes you wonder all these Maghita around. It's like, do they have them work in the pits as well? Like, they're good at heavy lifting. I'm not sure if Machop is in this region, so, instead we use Maghita and Hariyama to do the hard labor work. Like, I wonder how much of a pain it must have been to work in the mines back then, It's like my father's great-grandfather was working in the mines from as young as 12. Have I got a Voltorb? Did it just blow itself up? I'm pretty sure I don't have a Voltorb though. Why is this one updated? Is it because I've encountered both male and female? Because I was pretty sure I've encountered both versions by now. So that's kind of odd. Wait, I've just now noticed it says Ing up there. So English, right? So if we were to trade with someone from, say, Japan, would we get the Pokédex entry in Japanese instead of English? Or would we get in English and Japanese? How would it work? Because I remember getting Pokemon that clearly had a Japanese name when I played Sun and Moon. Now these look like the kind of elephants you'd see in Dumbo, when he's completely tripping balls. I already saw its evolve form when I googled its name to, you know, make sure I was spelling its name correctly. You spoiled how it appears, man. I hate when that happens. Scroll so far through these, man. What the hell is that? Oh, it's fully evolved form of that. Okay, now I see it. Yeah, I have seen that Pokemon. It was in Sun and Moon as well. Although I don't think it originated in that gen. I think it was Gen 5 or 6. Which are the gens that I didn't actually play. She's on both sides. Tyranitar. Unfortunately, Larvitar is not in this version of the game, so I'll have to trade for that one. Habitat's unknown. Does it evolve from anything? Oh, it doesn't. It must be a one exclusive to the other version. Does it have an evolved one? What the hell is that blockheaded thing? Well, either way, it seems we don't have a Voltorb, so if we encounter one again, I'm going to try to catch it. Yo, Emily May. So somewhere in one of the mines that are around here, we should find the lurking steel type. Rumor has it that the thing staggering and huge is real strong. Real long, I mean. I think a Pokemon like that would be easy to spot. I wonder how it stays hidden. It's like, you know, because all this time I was thinking Steelix. Steelix is going to be type Pokemon, right? But then, from what I can tell, Onyx isn't in this game, so therefore Steelix wouldn't be in this game either. So it's got to be something else. Maybe it's the evolved form of that elephant, but you know, that one's not long. It's more tall than anything else. I think a Pokemon like that would be easy to spot. I wonder how it stays hidden. Maybe it's super fast. If that's the case, riding that Pokemon of yours might help you catch up. Are we going to be after chasing after it? Sup, Doug Trio? Because so far, these Titan Pokemon have been Pokemon that are just giant versions of Pokemon that can be found in the same area. So it could be the elephant, because that is the steel type. What the hell is that? Wait a minute. Yeah, you're the pre-evolved form of that Team Star members Pokemon. I thought the Pokemon itself was the full vehicle, but it was only the little bit of the vehicle that was up front. I was like, damn, there's no way that's a Pokemon. Well, it was, and wasn't at the same time. Because we destroyed his vehicle, and his vehicle Pokemon. They were separate things. They just kind of blended together. Probably, should be careful here. Okay, I was a bit too careful there, I forgot. Well, I didn't know what typing it was, okay? I know we thought it's, evolved form, I think, but still. Actually, let me confirm that. Where would it be? Yeah, there it is. Or maybe this was the one we fought then, actually. Like steel poison type. Yeah, this was the one we fought, right? Or was it? I don't know. Let's switch with Tauros for now. They both can handle the steel type. Hello, buff worker dudes. I'll show you how strong and sturdy Steel-type Pokemon can be. See how sturdy they are when they get kicked by a Tauros, Mr. Oliver. Which is a coincidence, you know, because one of my nan's great uncles was named Oliver, and he worked in the mines as well. Okay, actually no, fighting type doesn't have an advantage here. Yeah, my types mixed up. That only applies to ground type, not steel type. So what is that contraption? What is with the design? Got nothing else, worker? Did you already know how to get around Steel-type Pokemon's sturdy strength? Yes, by kicking it. Steel types don't have all that many weaknesses, and they can't be poisoned. They get kapowed by fighting type moves, except the fact that my fighting type move was just a normal effect for some reason. If it's the poison type cancels out the advantage. I'm not sure how poison... if poison even has any resistance to fighting types, honestly. Oh, plus fire type moves melting down. Well, obviously. Ooh. What's in that? Oh, it's you. You're from Sun and Moon. How you doing there, little guy or girl? Which, you know, only the females can evolve for some reason. Yeah, it's my own business, not looking where I'm going or anything. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Oh, of course, it's male. You're a poison type, if I recall. Screw it, I'm gonna try it. This is a bad idea, though. Okay, not a bad idea. Yeah, this was for science, Salandit. That confirmed the poison type is what cancelled out Tauros' advantage. Not the smog. You really want to be kicked again? I suppose so. Oh, it's part fire type as well. Forgot about that. Well, it makes sense, you know. The area you encounter them in Sun and Moon is basically a volcano, so it makes sense for them being part fire type. Salandit status has been added to the Pokédex. Only female Sandin. It can produce gas laden with pheromones. Males entrapped and by this gas will do whatever the females tell them. They're all betas, you see. Height 2, weighs 10.6 pounds. Top secret lizard Pokemon. And now I'm not gonna name you anything stupid like beta or anything like that, because you know you can't evolve. Only the female one can evolve, and you become a simp for them once they let off the pheromones and all that. No, what I'm gonna name you is something stupid, and I won't be able to really use it to its full potential because I'm not gonna have it in the party. But still. Smog. So, you know, he spammed Smog, so Smog used Smog, basically. We need to catch a female one of those in order to evolve it, or we could just, you know, maybe... I guess we might have to use Maridon to get up there. Let me check the Pokédex first, though. Where is he? I've probably gone past it. Oh wait, no, there he is. It's like we're gonna kill that combi. Look at us, we're like Komodo dragons. We'll watch as they bleed honey. Their guts will spill. And we will watch on with glee, licking our lips tastily. And then its mother shows up and just absolutely destroys them all. And they're all around these areas. But the point of this was really to look at this. Yes, we can find it in the wild as well. So we don't technically need to evolve it. Right on, come on, man. You can't climb that? Really? Oh my god, man. You're not cut out for the mines, Maridon. Maybe that's what your next ability will be. It's like Maridon can now go up steep inclines. I joke, but I wouldn't be surprised if that is the next ability we unlock. Voltorb, I found you! No exploding on my watch. Headbutt. Ow. You are the reason Pokeballs look like this, or rather your design was inspired by the Pokeball. In the lore, Voltorb is basically why Pokeball is red and white. But I don't know which came first in real life, the Pokeball or the Voltorb. In lore it was the Voltorb. In Legends Arceus it was actually a grass type. Oh shit! Tauros! Voltorbs are dangerous. They're the true grenade Pokemon. It's like, I think in the manga of Pokemon, where Lieutenant Surge is a villain, I think he used Voltorb maybe as a grenade. I'm not sure. I've never actually read them. I've just glanced bits and pieces of info from it. You know, a few pages here and there. It's kind of wild. These Magahitas, they really are drawn to me. Maybe we are to them what the female Salandit, or whatever the hell it's called, is to the male ones. Which in that case, I suppose we'd better get running. It's gonna set up a picnic, but probably can't in this area. It's a bit too rough on the terrain, you know. Okay, it didn't fall. It's like, we will jump off the cliff if we must. You know, Rotom will save us. Oh god, there's an elephant after me now. You know, because I've been playing Rune Factory 4 lately. It's like, okay, let's mine this rock, get these minerals. Like, no, that's a mineral Pokemon. You can't just pull out your hammer and start bashing it, trying to get some iron and stuff. Now, if you had a Pokemon that looked like a hammer, then by all means. I'm not going back the way I came, am I? Yeah, I think I am. It's really hard to follow directions. Man, they're really after me, aren't they? It's like, give us your phone. Give us your money too while you're at it. It's like, because I keep going off the beaten path, you know? Hey, look, it's the evolved form. I won't catch it though. He's, you know, he or she is just out with a stroll with his kids. Don't want to take their parent away from them, you know. Don't want to be a dick. That one's out with its child, so just gonna leave it be. I don't think we caught that bird Pokemon yet. I forget what it's called. I'll just leave it be for now, because we need to... Can we go down here? Let's try to find a spot where we can set up a picnic, because there's no picnic trainers around to give us a hand. Margarita, he wants in on the picnic. He wants snacks. I forget how we set up a picnic. Okay, that's how we do it. How flat do you want it to be? Well, what do you consider best? Down here, maybe? This is because, you know, I know it's too rough terrain, you see. Like, god damn it, I want to heal my Pokemon. That's all I want to do right now. We can't frickin' go fight the Titan Pokemon if my two main event players are down, you know? Well, one of them, the other one's, you know, in need of healing. What's that over there? The keys? We can't pull a Zelda, we can't climb through there, you know, just kind of crawl. Not allowed. Crawling was not invented in the Pokemon universe. If I can't set this up simply because of the terrain, this is really stupid, bad implement of this shit, because why not? It's just a freaking table, for God's sake. The ground is flat, but you won't let me freaking set up a picnic. It's stupid. All I want to do is set up a picnic so I can heal my Pokemon, but no. Can I set up in a cave? Probably not. I mean, come on, man. What do you mean? There's plenty of frickin' space here, you jackass. Oh my god. I guess they just don't want us to have picnics in this area. It's like, what about the workers, eh? It's like no lunch breaks because we can't set up a picnic in a place like this. It's not appropriate landscape for it, see? It's a load of bulks. Oh well, we might as well travel around a bit faster with this then, I guess. Is there anything in my... Yes, there is actually. What are you? Ah, you're just a roly-coly. Must be dangerous being a roly-coly, you know, in a place being mined by people. You might get hit, you know. Like, oh, sorry, I thought you were an inanimate, you know, piece of coal. It's like, what was the evolutionary advantage of looking like coal, exactly? This quarry is not so pleasant. Can't have a picnic and goes on forever. Damn, 39 minutes, 40 minutes actually. Until recording now, and we still haven't accomplished our mission. We still haven't even got to our mission objective. Can we set up a picnic over here? Seriously, they just don't want you to have picnics, I guess. Alright. I could use a revive, but you know, I'm trying to avoid using my items. Oh my gosh, this is something amazing. Want to know what it was? It was that thing, probably, wasn't it? Just driving a fireplace like it owns it. Snover. Well, Snover, you're an ice type, which actually means you have an advantage over me. Which isn't good, so U-turn. Oh shit, you get a first attack? This isn't over, Snover. Although it is technically, because I was super effective. You're already dead. I'm faster than you somehow. How is my Venom not faster, but freaking Florigato Molly isn't? Makes no sense. My Tauros is not getting any XP. I saw the basic Pokemon right there. Is it the coal one or the one that's driving around like a maniac? A huge Pokemon like one of those big towers in Levincia came right out of the ground. It looked like the giant Diglett statues they have in some other region. Wait a minute. I also hear that that version of Diglett that was on the beach, could that have been a steel type? Are we gonna be encountering its evolved form? Because apparently, you know, Diglett's in the game, so apparently it's like a fake Diglett. It's kind of a look-alike Pokemon. I guess Game Freak were like, you know what, let's make Pokemon that are similar to Pokemon that we've got, but instead of making them region versions, because we've already done a region variant of Diglett in Sun and Moon. So how about we make it so that it's a different Pokemon entirely that mimics how a Diglett looks. It's like, yeah, sounds good to me, why not? Just meow. Hey, what's that? This roller-coaly. Is there nowhere up here to set up a camp or anything? Oh, sure, we can set up camp here. Why couldn't we set up camp down there? Because like no picnics allowed in the quarry. Illegal. So I guess this is the spooky tablecloth. How spooky indeed.